Today we're going to talk about how to raise and cure the fries from the Transnow line. After we net them out from the breeding tank, they will end up with here in the fry tank, and once they start showing the dominant color and display the color, then we will start net them out to the female and the male separate raising tank. Stay with the video or go to AltumForest for detail on how to get these beautiful guppies for free. We will send out 5 pairs of the guppies in any lines here for free, so you can participate in the breeding program. I'd like to introduce some of my raising tank for my guppies. This is the pair of tank for the Transnow. The left side is the female raising tank. There's about more than 200 females, including some fries actually in the raising tank right now. The right side is my male raising tank. This tank is I made by myself. It's from plastic store, and I customized from to fit my whole fish stand. As you can see, there's about 2 lines, 8 tank total, and there's some other display tanks underneath it. So I may create another video to introduce how I made those tanks. It's pretty much you can do very cost saving. It cost me about roughly $30 for the material. So the tank, we don't have filtrations, but I do add a water change system. It has an overflow on the back, and it has a water in, and I have a sponge filter. The air was derived from outside. It's a central air system for the sponge filter. You can see a little bit of sponge filter inside there, and the same as in the male tank as well. I'll introduce the water change system, but in general it's driven by a automation smart integration, so I can set the water change schedule from my phone. Actually, I can change the water anytime. I normally change 10% or 20% of the water daily. It just get the water in, and the old water will overflow from the back. And I do sci-fi the back. I use bare tank, so there's no gravel to clean up. I do clean the bottom once. As of the tank setup, another thing, I kept live plants, and I use some LED lights on the top of it here. And those are the plants that I'm trimming down from the breeding tank. And there's a lot of mixed plants over there. I'm not trying to keep it and using it later. but I try to keep it so it can help cycling the water, and it also guppy seems be more comfortable with some plants there, so they can hide. And although I don't have like a female and a male in the same tank, for male to keep chasing the female or for female to breeding with situation like the breeding tank, but I think this is good to still keep some sort of safe place for them. Even some dominated male here, you can see them still chasing the other males. It won't hurt them, but sometimes when they get too much, then the males will hide in the plants. So, and those are not actually floating plants. Those are the stems I just cut off from my breeding tank, planting tank. They can do well by just floating them. The roots will develop in the water. You can definitely grab those and plant it, and then the plant will grow. But just by floating them up there, it's fine too. They will actually grow pretty fast, even just by floating them. I need to trim and take some out. Let's talk about feeding. We're using the same guppy food for all stages of guppy fish, from fries to adult, even breeding group. This is the sum. We're using a 1 millimeter guppy pellet. This works well for everyone. We're feeding them for the raising tank. We're feeding them once a day, and for the amount, normally I can just do 1 scoop like this, the full scoop for about 100 fishes over there. So for this tank, I will do like 2 scoops. In general, that should be enough. They can just do feeding. It's very rewarding time. I really enjoy that. The size of the food that the fish can consume should equal to the size of their eyeball. So for guppy, for the 1 millimeter pellet, I can do, like, if you really want to quantify that, I think the female can eat about 3 to 4 pellets. The rest of it, they can still keep doing it, but 4 to 5 should be enough. The male actually eat less. They only need about 2 to 3, and they will just stop eating or come back later for more. The fries, normally one pellet, 1 millimeter pellet is enough. Some fries may go more, but most of them should be good. We also feed brine shrimps. Here is the some hatcheries I'm going on. I feed brine shrimps every every 2 days, I think. The brine shrimp will help them, at the least from my experience, mixed with the pellet. It gives them enough nutrition, and the live brine shrimp can help guppy to develop more and strong body and stay more healthy. And we don't do any special treats for the guppies. I don't think it's necessary, but someone, I'm not saying like additional treats it's not good, but we just don't have the habit for our fish to take that, even during the breeding, even for the breeding periods as well. We do feed fry tank at the same schedule once a day, but we do feed them a little bit more, so they can get full belly full, and then may have a little bit remainings on the bottom. They will clean it out quickly, in like 5 to 10 minutes anyway, but that's a sign that they actually already full, but they still keep eating and sink the food. So they will give them extra for the growth. The feeding versus water change, definitely more feeding. It will require it has more waste, and then it requires more frequent water change to keep the water condition. If you want to do that, it's definitely going to help growing the guppy, actually growing faster, but not necessarily bigger, because bigger, it's normally depends on the gene and the line when you create it. Guppy is a very low maintenance fish. What I mean is they produce very small amount of waste. Well, the fish is small anyway, but if you put 200 of them all together, they will produce enough of waste in the tank. Anyway, it's a little bit crowded, and so I change the water change frequency when I have more fish. Like this is max, I will maintain. I will adjust the water change to be once a day, so it helps a lot to maintain the water quality for healthy fish growing. A sponge filter like that will not filter out all the nitrify everything with the 200 fishes produce waste in this water. So definitely I need do frequent water change to keep the water clean. For sure the good bacteria built in the sponge filter will help, and my plants, floating plants will help as well. But the key is to just keep the water change up, so the water will stay in a good health condition.
Creating a new line of guppy is fun and rewarding, so I would like to share with others. We can work together to establish change and create a new varieties of guppies. I create a participation program where you can receive all the fish for free and move to the next level after you unlock the joy and the knowledge. Please visit AltumForest for more detail. Subscribe and go to AltumForest to participate in the starter level program. You will receive your first 5 pairs of guppies for free from any lines that we are currently working on. I really enjoy working in my fish room to create new line of guppies as a habit, and I need to spend a couple hours every day to process videos and images and create stories so I can share with all of you. Your subscription and participation are my best support. And for sure, a cup of espresso at the night also helps. Hope you enjoy our story on Transnow Part 3 about raising Transnow. In our next video, we will reveal more secrets about how we curing them and to establish the line. Again, with your support and participation, we will work together to continue to bring new and beautiful varieties of guppies to the hobby.